Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Kevin Hunter, and I'm here with my good friend, John Cecil. Everybody in Williston should know John Cecil by now with Cottonwood Forest and Pumpkin Patch, one of the most favorite events in this community for young kids. Well, John, we have a couple of different things we want to talk about. You've been collecting signatures to try to help clean up the city commission.
Yes, I kind of kept it a little quiet, got it going, because I don't like what I was told from Kent and what they gave me on the last round after our one good meeting. We thought we had whipped. And
now, the good meeting you're talking about happened November 13th, 2024, right?
Yes, it did. Yep.
And what did the city commit to in that meeting, John?
Well, they told Mr. Kent to get it figured out, get his language right, and get me a permit. One permit for all the events I wanted to do.
But that didn't happen, did it?
No. I guess Kent got busy a little bit before Christmas time and sent me an email and said he would get right back after it after the holidays. And then I didn't hear from him for... I finally contacted him about the third month into the new year.
So going back to this, John is collecting signatures to try to help replace a problematic city commissioner sitting on the commission, Victoria Siemieniewski. And as you've probably seen in the news recently, she's also announced to run for mayor. And I think that would be a disaster for Williston if she actually did become mayor.
Well, I do too, because what happened... After Kent finally sent me back on my permit all put together in one, and she said, I'll never be happy. Tell them if I do not like it to leave the city limits.
And the exact quote I have right here in my hand from Victoria Siemieniewski, Williston City Commissioner, said, he's never going to be happy, referring to John Cecil, and can move out of the city limits if he wants anything more. That doesn't sound very much like a city commissioner who has the best interest of a community event known as Pumpkin Patch and Cottonwood Forest here in this community. It was really obvious there wasn't much for kids to do in this community the first summer we were here, because my daughters Jackie and Allison have birthdays in July and August, and we asked them, what would you guys like to do for your birthday? And they said, we want to go back to Rapid City because we used to live in that area, and there's a ton for kids to do there. Shame on you, Williston, for not finding more for kids to do, but double shame on Victoria Siemieniewski, the city commission that in place currently, for not doing more to try to keep people like John Cecil around here. I want to mention something real quickly, John. In that November meeting, they were talking about a 6-month permit for you to be able to do basically whatever you wanted there.
And they finally agreed and told Kent to do that. But it didn't come back that way. It come back more problems. And I tell you, I did reach out to Tori. I sent her an email on the 4th and the 24th after I got all
April
this.
24.
Yep, 24. So after I never heard nothing back from her. Nothing at all. It went on. And so in the meanwhile, I was filing with the state, getting my recall done and all that. And finally, once I started getting signatures, I was showing people, and she caught wind of it. She finally called me back on November 30th at 3:53. She called and actually turned around and said she needed to apologize for not reaching out to me on my emails and for saying what she said. And she hopes that we will try to keep going. And this is what I gained out of it, was being told I could leave the city limits if I'm not happy. And, of course, I wasn't happy. It's the 5 commissioners what made me unhappy. I've been trying to fight for the community. I'm chasing the community. We need your help, because I don't understand why you would want anybody up there like that. We need to replace our commissioners. We need to get people what really care about our community and how we grow and what we do, instead of being told I can leave the city limits.
So anybody interested in signing the petition that John and others are carrying, John, you'll be in your fish house shack there.
Yep, right at the pumpkin patch, right up front. We got the tree shack. It's got Christmas trees on it. I'm gonna be up there every day from 12 to 5. And if you need to call me, my number is 701-570-5646, and I'll come to you. I'm chasing 3,000 signatures. I want to go big. I know I have more of you coming. You all got to be city limits. You all got to be able to vote. So it's going to take our city to straighten up our city. Her profile is events. That is her profile, and they're supposed to represent us, not tell us to leave the city limits. I feel I've never done nothing wrong except for try to do good things for our community and have a lot of fun, and that's what we bought that place for, was to bring it to the community. So if I can't get them done in 3 weeks, I'm just going to throw the towel up, and we're going to walk away and, I guess, let these commissioners walk over us and tell us what to do.
And that'd be a terrible thing for Williston if that happened. Something else that I wanted to make sure that we touch on, John, real quick before we go. There's a lot of candidates who have announced a run for mayor in Williston. Many of them bring a lot of baggage with them to that role and wouldn't see much improvement in Williston at all with several of the candidates. But, John, there is one candidate who has reached out to you and offered to help make this recall petition happen and also to help keep Cottonwood Forest right here in Williston. What's his name?
The only one that's ever really got a hold of me lately is Mason White. He's running for mayor. The rest of them keep saying they're going to try to figure something out, but never get in touch. It just gets thrown down. We got to get our community rocking and rolling and get it to grow and get the right people in there, and it's going to take the community. So if you're willing to help, I'm not ready to quit, but I'm not ready to be chased out either. So, but if that's what it's going to take, I'm going to take the time off and start leaving town, go to other events in different towns.
Go do it for other communities.
Yep, I'm going to go support other communities. I want to thank Mason White for at least stopping in and talking to me and concerns. So I appreciate that because no one else has reached out and even mentioned nothing.
Also, for people in the community, Mason White has also been in touch with me. The city needs absolutely fresh thinking, and Mason White would bring that to the table in a really big way for you. So don't let the fact that Mason is younger than the other candidates throw you off. Mason's very sharp, picks up things very easily, very quickly, and he has attended most, if not all, of the city commission meetings.
2 years.
In the last 2 years, been to all of them. So that's huge commitment. And I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong voting for Mason White for mayor in the upcoming election in the city of Williston. So again, you want to sign the petition to help John keep the pumpkin patch here. His number is 701-570-5646, and I would encourage you to do that. Again, get in contact with John Cecil to help save Pumpkin Patch and Cottonwood Forest in the community of Williston. 701-570-5646. Make sure you call John as soon as possible.
Our address is 5101 2nd Avenue West. We're right up in front of the pumpkin patch, all the cottonwood trees.
Let's get this done, Williston.
Yep. Thank you very much. It's all up to you, the community. So come see us. Thank you.
Thank you.